that the stream's actually up and running before I get to my business. Also, might want to turn the audio down a bit. Gotta make sure the stream's live. Is the stream live? Come on, stream, be live. Live! Live! Yay! Good stuff. Good stuff. I've been getting into Crea recently, especially because Starbound just is not doing it for me. I got into Crea, and I really like it, and I'm happy to see that the research system is getting revamped. Because the research system does need some revamping. I am still playing Starbound. Mostly doing a couple of particular themic builds and characters. You know, getting into some of the role-playing aspects is fun. This character is actually modeled after one of the characters that I got. I downloaded a race. I might download more races, who knows? Because they're small differences, but they really look kind of cute. Went for a circle, got a spear. Thought I'd roll with it. But I need medals. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's an achievement for rolling right before you hit the ground to get it. Ah. Also, I need to get glasses filled with water. That was what I was doing. Whoops, see snickerdoodles. Can't you use like a way shard to go straight home? I wanna use it. How do I keep forgetting how to use these things? Don't click myself. Maybe I'm probably supposed to put it into my bar. Huh. There it is. Got it. Stupid YouTube thing. Time to make some glass. 5 glass for 1 bottle. That's not a lot. I need more sand in that case. Yeah, I'm gonna need more sand. And I can't sprint yet. Do I have points for sprinting? No, I don't. No, I don't. That's pretty sad. That's a big old tree. How many logs do I have? Enough. I don't need logs right now. I don't need any. I'll be fine. But I could share some sheep while I'm here. Get those sheepies little mowing. Little baby mowing. God, I'm so sick of humans. Starbound reminds me why I play video games, and it's because I don't want to be a fucking human, because humans are boring. Even elves. Fuck them. They're boring. They're lame. They're lamos. What's this? It's blacked out for some reason, but it's not actually blacked out. Ah, 2 or 3 minutes buffs. There we go. Oh, I can go down here, actually. That might be a fun place to find some shit. To find some sick, sweet loot. For some reason, you have like 4 hotbars that you can easily swap between, but I cannot remember them for the life of me. I don't know why. I don't know why I have so much trouble with that. I also forget I have a double jump now. Which makes everything so much... Ah, there goes some copper. I need copper for my armor. I don't think I can make yeah, it's an iron spear that I can make. Look, I'm not going to nag on Starbound but too much right now, because that's, for one, not really relevant, but... Starbound came out of early access and felt like a disappointment. They cut, like, so much content. They cut like, random generated monsters. They cut a lot of working tech and things. I already made a bet with someone that if Starbound's going to release all the content they cut as, like, future free updates, I'm going to laugh my fucking ass off. I'm going to be so... Oh, it's going to be great. But Crea, on the other hand, I'm having fun. I mean, Crea could use some diversity, though. That's the one thing I don't like. Like I say, I want non-humans. What I really want is a little bit more diversity, if I could really get something. I mean, the crafting system, yes, that needs to be reworked. And the developer's like, yeah, that needs to be reworked, because it really does. Not the crafting system. The crafting system is pretty good. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's the research system, which is just put a thing into a machine, wait a second, and then a thing comes out of a machine, and it is the dumbest way to do that ever. Mostly because it's very boring, and you don't know what you're getting, and you don't know what the heck to do then. Yeah. I need those for potions and stuff. You know, I think the reason I'm really disappointed with Starbound is that it's exactly what it always has been. It hasn't changed. I think I could draw a comparison to Human Fall Flat. Human Fall Flat was a game that I really liked. I was like, yeah, this is great. This can go places. Because I really like games where you just push buttons. You push buttons with your hands. And it's cute. And I really like that. And the reason I was disappointed is that the final version had 2 levels, one of which was kind of neat, and the other one was kind of neat, but they really didn't feel the same. They felt different. They felt weird, not a place. Also, no shame I never turned that on. But yeah, I was really out of it after that one. I think this might be a good time to activate my ore detectometer and my chest detectometer. Really? Nothing? Like one table scrap of iron is all I get here. Huh. Oh, no. There's more than a couple of table scraps down here. Also, this game is zoomed in 200%. Like, it's not supposed to be this up close and personal. And yet, it looks really good. Like, this game was clearly made to have some level of zoom to it, to every encounter. Okay, where am I? And where's the iron's like a little lower, okay. Yeah. Also, unlike Starbound, I don't have an abundance of ore sticking out of my pockets all the time. So finding a nice little pocket of ore is nice. I mean, this is like, what, a bar and a half or so? But still, it's better than finding 18 bars in a single location being like, I won't have to look for this stuff anymore until I start building things and then it becomes super expensive, which I don't like at all. It's like, oh, you find 18 billion bars of metal. You can now make 1 chair. Hope you like it. Ah. So this character, as I said, is modeled after a character that I made in Starbound, Sergal. I like Sergals, they're cuties. They're big old cuties. Sergals, and coincidentally Sphinxes, are actually 2 species that I used to roleplay that I got massive shit for not playing as they were written in canon. Which to me is like, wowie kazowie, person. Oh no, the character I'm using is not culturally appropriate. Oh no! I do like the fact that that Sergal mod actually asks for permission because it is like a custom race, and that's like fine. That's nice. But like, if you're not the creator, then please don't go telling me what to do with my life. Oh, my buffs are about to run out. That's bad. That's bad news bears. Oh. My first fight with the Paragon was one heck of a go show. What happened to my bow? Is this the bone bow? Cause yeah, it decided to change sprites for a moment. It thought it would be a good lark, a good Honolulu. Why was I down there? What was I doing? Oh man, I'm completely confused why I went up here in the first place. Was I going out? Was I leaving? Maybe there was a lot of Honolulu and I forgot. Those things happen. Maybe I got distracted. It happens a lot to me lately. There's one thing, though, that I'm going to say about Crea. That it needs to stop right the fuck now. Do not give equipment you can craft in chests. In Crea, as you make weapons and armor, you start using those to make other. Like this broadsword, I need as an ingredient for a better weapon. So you use weapons on and on and on. And every weapon is made with a crafting minigame that defines how good that weapon's going to be. Like here he sees 0 to 4 potential attributes. And it's like, ooh, I wonder what I'm going to get. If you add to chests drops like this sexy set of pants, that's going to take away a lot of the personal attachment you get to certain things. I don't know. I'm just not 100% behind it. I'm not 100% on board with that ideal. I'll be taking this chest, though. What do I want? I want some attack. I really am lacking in the attack department. And not on intelligence though. Not into intelligence. 3. I'll have to go for some stamina. Like again, I wouldn't care if it's like just a sprite mod or something. I'm actually really intrigued to go back to Starbound, download all those mods and see what they look like. Whatever. I'm planning to use the Zergol for an underground base. I'm planning to use a Galatl to build an underwater base, to find an ocean plan to make something cute underwater. I want to pick another race, and I don't know which, and make a very airy base, very high up, floaty, with all kinds of things. For this one, I plan to do something similar to Zergol. Just go for it. This is my mansion. This is my house. And then he just goes, what are you doing in my house? Get out of my house. It's my house. It's my house in the middle of the street, my house. That kind of stuff. I do like that also a thing you can do is, and I don't know if this mechanic's still in the game, but if it is, it's great, is if you decide to craft things that don't have actually quality modifiers, you just get more of them. It's like you craft copper bars and you get a high enough quality, you just get more copper bars. And it's like, yeah! Look at me. I love it. I love it. I also like that all the upgrades you get are significant. They're like 20% and all, and it's like, wow. Those are upgrades I can call my mom about. My mom's all like, wow, I can't believe you got a 20% increase. Your paw would be so proud. He would be the proudest paw of all. He'd also told me to stop calling him Paw, because he thinks it sounds like the foot. But everyone knows that paw feet are called Pete. I still can't believe someone told me that was Pete! Little pupper Pete. They're adorable, though. If you've never ever had a little puppy paw pressed against your cheek. Oh man, they're so soft. They're so warm. They're really warm though. Like I had a beagle with super soft ears, but her little Petey Peets. Man, those things are soft. I mean warm. They're very warm. My head is all over the place because I've not been sleeping well for the last few days. Been going to bed 12:45. It's not a good time to go to bed for me at least. I need to go earlier. Because I wake up at 7 flat. Also, one thing that I didn't say about Starbound, because I didn't go there during the stream, I really don't like the ghost thing. It doesn't serve any major purpose. It really doesn't serve like he serves any purpose. And it doesn't work. You can't just have that. On the other hand, let's talk about Crea. Like, how I really like the Harvesters and what they mean for the game. The Harvesters have this really hard to discuss influence on the world, because they are enemies that attack through walls. And avoiding their attack hurts them. Like, they get hit on the rebound by the boomerang. Which is, like, a really interesting way, because it's like an enemy that is very hard to dodge in a close quarter. But, if you can dodge him, you get the cool beans. You get cool beans, and everyone loves cool beans. And if you say, I don't like cool beans, I like warm beans, I'm going to say, wow. I can't believe I tolerated you on my stream this long. But it's time that the world changes. But the world refused to change. Sacre bleu. Doesn't that mean like sacred blue? What the hell does that mean? I wish I was more educated on French culture. In fact, how about I look up sacre bleu after I'm done mining some ores? And we will learn about the sacres and... Oh, it only takes us to wooden. Well, I'm way below where wooden goes, lady. There we go. Now this should actually pick some things up. I want to say shit. I want to say shit a lot. I'm very, very sweary lately. I don't know why. Another thing I really like about this game is when you level up a skill, it just has this little bar that says, oh, this is everything you have right now. And it compiles them. So you're like, I get 40% on this thing, on this one, and it's like, what do I have? Oh, I have 100 now. That's so nice. That's so nice. That's really good. That's good stuff. That gets a thumbs up. I thought I could buy that too. Although I will say one thing, you do get a little too many points here. You can really just spam buy things. Like, I want to specialize in Spear and Shield, but I have enough points to buy everything. I think tightening it just a little bit to make it a little bit more... See, that's nice. Okay, quick comment. Why does it say increases by 125%, and then below it says 100%? Is that because the flat level is 25? Because that needs to be explained. That's confusing. That's really confusing. Oh, I remember I can dig this big now. It's like 60% still. It's 60%, but it is also 225% as big as the regular square, so it's cost efficient as long as whatever you're digging is that big. Else you might as well not bother. Also, when I picked up that circle character on Starbound, it's like the first time I was like, I'm gonna actually build something. Before, all my locations have been practical, but now, even in Crea, I'm like, I want to build something nice, you know? Something with a little bit of spazzle. A little bit of shabam. A little bit of shaboo. A little bit of that kablooey, of that Hong Kong fooey, never gonna let you down. Or whatever that guy's saying. Oh, you got snared, boy. Oh, there goes that boy. Oh, there goes that boy. Abracadzeus. Oh yeah, here come that boy. Gonna dig up that ore. This is almost 2 bars is this full grid. That is a giant mess of copper though. Holy bananas. Also, your character's pretty high, so I can now dig tunnels instantaneously. Digging tunnels instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do so myself. Say fuzzy pickles or die. I'll never say fuzzy pickles to you, you monster. You will die 1,000 deaths before I say fuzzy pickles. I said, say fuzzy pickles. That hurts my throat. I'm not gonna do that. That joke's done. Done and done. Also, there are so many mods in Starbound that just make the game more interesting. Like there's one that makes it so that once you get those cool upgrades that increase the size, if you reduce the size using another mod... No, there's a mod... Okay, that's the one that extends it. There's a mod that lets you decrease the size of how big your thing is, and if you collect liquids or not. Decreasing the size also makes it stronger, which to me is like, wow, that's a really smart feature that should have been in the base game. So many times am I like, that's a really smart feature that should have been in the base game. To the point that it's becoming a running gag, where I'm like, wow, Starbound, did you actually give a damn, or did you just make the game and then you were like, let's cut out all the content we're not 100% sure about and just leave it at that? Because that's the sad part, right? It's like, there was a lot to Starbound. I have my fun times, but this new one feels like a cynical, we had to release it or continue working on it project. Unlike Darkout. Darkout, which ran out of money, which is really sad because I actually really like Darkout, decided, you know, we're going to make a really tiny game with a fast turnover so that we can make some profits and then go work on Darkout again. I'm like, yes, please do that. And now it's a couple of years later and we've heard nothing. And I'm like, well, guess that didn't work out, did it? And I'm sad because I really like Darkout. It did a lot of cool stuff. It did a lot of cool beans. Another thing I like about Starbound is that there's a mod that stops falling damage. You might say, but fall damage is no. In Minecraft, fall damage is important because it's really fast. You start taking fall damage extremely fast, which means you have to build around that. And generally speaking, you're often in the same location. In Terraria, it's because there's this cool weapon item thing that lets you just fly around like a crazy person, so having some restrictions on how good that is important. In Starbound, there's no reason you could just disable fall damage and say like, oh, well, it's like Shell in Portal, you just don't take fall damage. In Crea, you live in the same world, so you're going to go up and down a lot. In Starbound, you're not going to go up and down a lot. You get a multi-jump so fast that falling down endless chasms isn't that dangerous. You get a grapple item really fast early in the game. So it's like, do you really need falling damage as a mechanic, or is it just annoying? Especially considering that so much of... Like, this game is relatively flat and traversable terrain. There are some mountains, and they're really nice mountains. But because Starbound is so much up and down and up and down and up and down, you take fall damage, you're like, oh, god damn, oh, I'm going to take fall damage again. And just get so full of it. And it doesn't work because you go to a planet once. There are so few times in Starbound where you're ever going to sit on a planet for more than a couple of minutes that is not your colony. And this is something that this game does, because if you take away fall damage, it's easy to go back down. But you don't want to go back down, because you're already done with the planet, and you want to go other places. And the digging is so boring. And I could draw a parallel between the crafting minigame in this and Starbound's little excavation thing, which I like. I like that excavation. I already mentioned I really like that excavation little minigame, but it feels a lot like it's not supposed to be there. Just like everything else in that game. I'm talking more about Starbound than Crea because Crea's fun. I'm having fun. I'm having a good old-fashioned, jolly old time. I found a book. Let's read it. Hail Gildor, twice our protector. That sounds like a nice little rhyme. I like this. This is some sweet... Unlike Starbound, which has the most boring tiny screens for everything. Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Oh, I don't have an examine button, do I? Well, oh, I do like the examine button for... Oh, look. I don't have that yet. That's cool. Now I have it. Now I have the thing that I don't have that I wanted to have. It's a seal chamber. I forgot what it makes, though. I do know that I need one. Oh, yeah, I was out here to collect copper for exactly that reason. It keeps falling through the floor. Oh, I'm full on inventory. That's why. Wow, I got a lot of copper. I might as well throw my bronze liggins. Hello. Oh yeah, ice. I don't care about that though. The essence of air glaciers. That's another thing. How about I make the exact complaint about fall damage in Starbound about this game's old elemental damage system. Elemental damage is cool. You can do cool stuff with it. But here's the thing. And I think Aaron Hansen said this when he was talking about stipulations. Is you do not need to put something in just because it's realistic. Fall damage is realistic, but it can get in the way of the game being fun. Elemental affinities are fun, and realistic to some extent, but they can really get in the way of the fun. The fact that those elemental systems meant that you had to swap all kinds of shit around all the goddamn day made it really painful to work with. Now that it's gone, the combat is much more simple and to the point and focuses much more on the action than on this overarching mechanic you have to work with. And I like it. It was a good decision to remove that. And I will give kudos to the developer, unlike the Starbound developers, to remove something that is realistic, commonly accepted as necessary, and it says, no, we don't need this, this isn't necessary, and the game is better off without it. You know? It's important. Also, why the fuck does Starbound have this countdown timer for crafting? Where did that come from? And the hunger came back. I didn't catch those updates because I didn't follow it as much as I did Crea, but where did those come from? Why do those suddenly become things? Like, well, we need to have hunger back. Space farming is fun. We need to have a crafting timer because I don't know. I mean, you can craft healing items, but they're so slow that there's... I don't have a reason. I just want to bully people. I have all these mechanics that I don't know why they're in the game. But they're there. They're there. See, this needs an overhaul, because this is not good. This is not fun. This is not happy-go-lucky fun time. This is me standing at a screen being like, well, this screen sure is happening. This sure is a happening place with happening people. Let's make some... Can I double craft now? Do I have enough superpowers? Oh, yeah. See, I get 3 ingots! I get... Like, if I just do this minigame, I get more bang for my buck. My buck, I get more bang. You see this buck? More bang. Ah, I would like to catch those. Oh, but I still get more glass. It's like cool, isn't it? It's cool. It's like you can it's sort of like gambling. It's like, ah, come on, please, I need more, I need more bang for my buck. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that's so cool, though. Also, this game lets you put shit in twists and still make shit out of them. Amelia Earhart is Amelia Earhart. I really like that gag. They played it off really well. They did a good job with keeping me entertained while doing that stupid shit like 18 billion times. And then there's Maud. She's part of the song, and that's literally the only reason she's here. Oh, that sucks. They're not one... That's really annoying, actually. I hate that so much. I'm gonna frown. Consider this frown upside down. So, such a missed opportunity. I feel this game Game of the Year material if it's changed to that. Also cool, you get Remnant Cores, which you can swallow because you don't get enough from level ups. Let's use one. Let's just use one for the giggles. For what giggles? I don't know. Let's just not use it then. That sounds like a fine plan, my little dear boy. Jean, which I still love from Bouple Punch. Bouple Punch Carré. In case you don't know, Bouple Punch means Bob. His name is Bob, and he's a sponge. Because... Oh no, it just means Bob the Sponge. Because normally in French, they put the adjectives behind the nouns, and carré just means square. Not to be confused with Carré 4, which is a supermarket. You might have seen them sponsor things. Well, that is not my problem. See here, double chaos crafting is important because it gets me more iron bars. And I only have a couple. I only have a little bit of ore, little baby bit of ore. I got 2. Aw, sweet, 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 sweet. I got 2. I want to get more. I need to get that 20. I keep missing those because this needs to slide overall, or I just need to put this window higher. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. That actually fixes all my problems. Actually, if I time that well, so it costs 3. Oh, okay, that was the countdown. Oh, I got 3. Oh yeah. Oh, every chaos trigger does that, huh? Oh man, I'm making so many ingots out of so little iron. It's great. So every chaos trigger increases by 1. I should remember that. This needs more mouse overs, though. Maybe a couple more. I now have a bit of iron that I can spend on research, which again needs an overhaul because it's really kind of bland. Still, though, it's an interesting system where you either sacrifice materials to learn what you can do with said materials, or not. I need a grappler. That's what I need. I need a grappler. I need a grippler for a grippler for a grapple of cheese. I'm a stickler for a stackler. I'm a stickler for a stack of cheese. I know where that's from, but I like it. I like stickle for a stack of cheese. I don't need potions at the moment. Sort. Can I make cool new beans? Can I make a new spear? Yeah! I can make a new spear. Okay, okay, let's get the good whammies out. Oh, fuck, I got 5 steps. Kablooey, kablooey! Oh, yeah, I got a really good one. I got the warded iron spear. It has plus 4 intelligence and mind, which is actually very bad. That is not what I wanted. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Where do I equip this? Oh yeah, I equip it on my thingamajig. I got a better spear now. I got a sexy looking spear. Oh, that thing looks pretty cool. I don't like the rotations, but it looks cool. Also, again, you might notice that these things are remarkably detailed up close. I'm going to show you something. We're now at 100. You might notice the things, they look really sharp and crisp like this, but even up close at 200%, things look really nicely detailed. Like, they still look really good. That's really impressive. Good job, developer. Here is all the pats in the back you deserve. You deserve a pat in the back. I forgot what gets you sinning, but I think it's those flying things that I need to find. Okay. Guess I gotta go find me some flying things. Ooh, I can make a bronze helmet. That might not be the worst idea. It might not be the blurst idea, but it certainly isn't the worst idea. Oh, it's not a good one. This is not going to be a good one. Oh, it's 11 stamina. Oh, wow, that's basically a 10% increase of my stamina. That's pretty good. 10 defense and 8 mind versus... Oh, wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good shield. See, that's what I like, is you're like, ooh, it's my shield. No one else has this shield. And it's not a random drop. It's my drop. I made this drop happen. I made this beautiful little baby. Baby! There was something I needed to do that I just remembered. Oh, yeah, I need to make a cloth. Oh, this new shield's cool. Also takes a second to put up your shield, which means that it's harder to just counter block. Something Starbound doesn't do. Starbound says, like, just do it. Just do it. Which is fine. That's a way to do it. I really want to use this, though. I don't want to drop it. I want to use it. I'll give my mind a point. Yay, now it's 20. The reason I increased my luck first is that luck gets you more TP, which you need to level up these cool, sexy skills. So I like to level it up. Ah, refine going up is always a good one. I can get to level 10, and then I get a tool power boost, which is not a bad thing to wait for and hold on to some TP. This is not going to go up my seal, which is bad because I can get a mind boost, which is defense for magic, which is not too important in my opinion, but it's still something. And you want to have something. Lonus. They're called Lonus. Huh. I need to put my things in my things and my thises in my that's, so let's put my thises in the that's. Well, fuck. Oh, that's actually not a bad sort, because that's exactly how I wanted to put them in, is seeds first. Okay. Not a bad sort, not a bad sort. Not a bad job. Good job, game. I'm going to pat this developer on the back because they're making a game that I'm enjoying. Oh, it seems to be alphabetically. That's fine. Alphabetically is a way to sort things.
Have you ever considered working alphabetically? Well, now you can, using our monumental new effort, the Alphabetizer. Automatically turns everything alphabetically.
Satisfaction not guaranteed. Anyway, do I have cool pants? I got cool pants. I got cool shirt. I don't have a cool helmet. Let's get a cool helmet. Let's get a brand new sexy helmet. Ooh. Ooh. I forgot what catalysts even do. I should have used my doubler. It's not going to be a bad one, but it's not going to be a great one. It is... Ah, really? I guess it's something better, but that's not good. That makes me feel bad. That's not a good step. I need to sell these, but I don't have a merchant yet. Can I make the merchant yet? Le marchand de changer. I need silk. I don't have silk. I don't know where to get silk. Let's go running. It's almost day, though. I should build a bed. I should start working on my house. On my house. Not my little dinky cave where I do things. That might be fun. Because Crea, like Starbound, unlike Terraria, has some really good... That's one thing that I will agree, though, is Terraria does have some very bad artistic consistencies. Although Crea's characters do stand out a bit. Starbound has its own set of problems, but it just looked better. I remember back when Terraria stole its characters from Final Fantasy. That was a hoot. That was a hoot nanny. Can I make a grappler? I need to look if I can make a grappler. Also, my Ori tree. Oh, it's finally grown. Oh, no. Yeah, it looks like it's finally grown. Can I make a grappler to changer? Ooh. See, this is how I love. Is you keep building on what you already have. But in order to use this, I need to equip it first. Which means putting it in my inventory. I don't like that, though. That's... Oh, no, I gotta put it in here. Okay. Let's chaos craft. Oh, that was a killer, though. Oh, that was terrible. Search reach radius. That's not bad. Not bad. I would have wanted better. Now I'm sad. 0 out of 4, though, is like you get the maximum of the maximum. Oh, I don't have enough iron ingots or silver ingots, and I need those to go into dungeons! And I want to go into a dungeon. Oh well, I guess I'll have to changer. I still don't know why he said it like that, but he does. He does the bobble punch. Time to dig up some land. Although I do prefer Starbound's way of doing it, which is right-clicking. It's a lot more unified than shift-clicking, but whatever. At least, unlike Terraria, I just really don't like the way Terraria does that with walls. Like, they stick out a bit. I get that it has its reasons, but it makes it a lot harder to do certain things. I think I'm gonna make this my basement, and then underneath that is the basement, which means elevating this up a little bit. And going for the full changer. Also, no, I do not know what that giant sun tower is. Also, don't know why Starbound even lets you half dig trees. I mean, the thing you can do in Starbound is you can cut down trees from a certain point downward, and I don't know why it lets you because there's no functional purpose to that, to ever doing that. I can finally hunt on my Lonuses. In case you wonder where I'm planting these, they are used for health potions, which means that I want a lot of them. Generally speaking, I want a lot of them. Also need Lanteed blossoms, and unfortunately there are no Lanteeds here right now. I think I'm going to build my staircase up over here and then put the other staircase up over there. I like this particular design for staircases, or for at least for ladders that go up. Apparently I'm not allowed to put that there. Okay, what am I going to build it out of? I think brick. A good brick foundation. Brick, 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 brick. I can make a pot. I need more clay, though. And I don't have all that much clay, do I? Nope. The answer is no. The answer to that question is you don't. And it is not a no, you didn't. Which is the good kind of no. Ooh, that's good, that's good. Not that I need it for such a baby enemy, but, you know. Ooh, it's a Lanteed. Now it's a dead guy. Come here, you speep. Little speepy speep. Character does a goddamn mid-air roll like a boss. That's what we call an all-American hero out here, people. All-American hero. Another Lanteed, which means more Lanteed flowers. Give me my Lanteed flowers. Yeah, one of them. Don't those also heal a little bit of health? Yeah. That's really nice. You can get some pretty easy healing items. That's important. So another thing I don't like about Starbound is... The weird thing about Starbound is chests are mostly empty, but they're still full enough that you generally have a good supply of like healing items if you don't fuck around too much, and it's really weird. I'm like, why should I ever make items of my own when I can just find like 100 of them on the floor? You can almost hear the game aggressively shrugging in reply. Ooh, I like that one. Oh, I want to make something with leaves. Or oh, those look cool. Carved stone. Oh, they're so sexy. They look cool and snazzy. And I keep getting more and more stuff to make stuff out of. I needed torches. That's what I needed. Oh, for some reason there's like 14 torches in my bonus pocket, which I do not need. There you go. Oh, there's some slimes up there. What I need is a spell that makes me light up like a Christmas tree. I can already hear some of you people being like, look at all these enemies with their simple attack patterns. But that just makes the combat, which relies a little bit on anticipation, a little bit easier, a little bit more understandable. There's something to be said for, like, Terraria's very flimsy system of combat. Because you really think about it, Terraria is very much more of a bullet hell game of, like, just go everywhere and do all the things. Than it is, you know, something more tactical, thoughtful. Like this, we have skills and things to consider. It's different. It's not like one is better than the other. I do think Crea has its own set of weaknesses. But Terraria's weakness is just you're doing way too much getting nauseous if you're doing it certain ways. Man, that gravitation potion, it's a great idea. There's a lot of technical cool stuff in Terraria, and I really love the Magor weapon in Starbound, but for all the technical goodness it has, there's no heart, there's no feeling of something being there. Which is weird. Also, erratic growing. That's great. I wonder how long it takes for an Ori tree to become something actually interesting. Probably a while. Wow, Joanne. Try not to show it. Ooh, I got the harvest gloves. That's some place to spend my Benjamins. What just happened to my Benjamins? Where did my Benjamins go? Huh? Oh, it went to the chest. Huh. I can't translate. I don't have enough. I don't have enough Benjamins, really? How many Benjamins do I have? Where did my Benjamins go, actually? See, I have enough money. I just put them away by accident. Because I was way too focused on... Okay. I don't think I can make those either, but that's fine. Yeah, exploration is like the one where you don't get enough TP to get what you want. Also, quick tip for the developer. Additive bonuses is like 5%, 5%, you get 10%, which is an increase of 5% points, in case you want to know. And multiplicative is if it's 5% on top of 5%, like you do 5% and then times 1.5, 0.05. Important information! Which I know mostly because I do a lot of idle games, and those things come up a lot, except percent points. No one ever likes percent points, but they're super important.
Why does no one acknowledge the true importance of percent points?
Perhaps Batman knows. He always knows. The nose knows. What was I doing? Probably gonna put this away. Boom. Probably gonna put this away too. Oh, look, goodbye, Sapphire. Putting away some Lionel seeds. I think it might be a fun idea to have a little jaunt around the countryside. That sounds like a hootenanny. Okay. Yeah, I do think I need to explore my horizons, because this is a small map, and I haven't been around fully yet. Oh, wow, 29. I don't know what those mean, what those little X's mean. I still don't know that, what they exactly mean on a pure mathematical level. That is one problem that Starbound just has, is there's no real major enticement to stick in one place, to stay in one place. Which is why I have so many complaints with it, is because certain mechanics are really only interesting if you did not go around. Also, another thing that I really like about this game is that some enemies have these rolling and charging attacks that you have to block. Especially the rolling scorpions. If you don't block them, they just keep rolling. And that's neat. Because, like, shields are useful to everyone. And don't you go dual-wielding bows. Man, I really hope that a couple of fun little reskin mods become available for this. Or some cool crossbows. People always forget about crossbows, but they're great. I love them. I love how they look. I really do hope that one day, if I do ever become popular, that I'll be there for the little man, for the Crea man, not for the Starbound man. There are enough big YouTubers promoting the Starbound people. I want to be there for the Dark Out man, for the Russian developer who tries to get a legitimately good game on the market and is like, I should have made a shitty game instead because I'm not doing anything good. I want to be there for that man. I want to be there for the man who's just like me, who's never going to achieve anything and needs someone to stand up for them. These guys will poison you if you hit them, so they're actually one of the enemies that you don't want to block. I do like how blocking works, in that no stamina cost is just not perfect blocking. It's not perfect. Still, good shield, good shield. They also handled stamina really well, in that the way that stamina works is, once it runs out, you're fucked. And you walk slowly, and you have to wait for a moment. I'm starting to think, and correct me if I'm wrong, that those numbers might mean how many spawners need to be destroyed? Yeah, it might be how many spawners you have to destroy before an area starts reducing or something. I don't know. See, this guy just keeps rolling. Yeah, now it's 3 instead of 4. It was 4, right? Oh well, it doesn't matter too much. I do like I get seal talents for passives that might not actually have any effect. That's important because it means like, hey, I feel like a character who's a support class actually gets something out of this. There's a reason to be a support because I still get stuff. And because I'm going to be back here a while. I think that's why they put quests in Starbound though, is they wanted people to hang out in the same place for more than a couple of minutes. And quests are a way to do that, I guess. They're a way to do it. They're not the perfect way. The spear has a combo, but it's a shit combo. This is more effective and more directed and generally better. See, now I'm tired and I walk slow, and that's good. That's what it should be. That's Dark Souls levels of yes, that's how it's supposed to be, person. There's some good swimming. I still don't get why you don't have swimming unlocked by default in Terraria. That always got me. Oh, I think I see something that I didn't notice before. So you see, with this, it's like, ooh, that's the flippy flip. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh man, I love it when going down is a problem underwater. It's like, oh, you want to go down, do you? You want to go down underwater, huh? Huh? You think you can just do that? You think we're just gonna like you? No, you're gonna have to. Your arrow is gonna be spent going up as much as it is gonna go going down. I need to put that on more because that's like a 10 increase. That's pretty significant. It's attack, agility, and agility. Unlike some games, it actually doesn't make underwater archery a pain. Lucky I had potions. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. Sleeping with the fishes. Wait, it's just a flesh wound? Is that like for healing or something? I think that's for healing. Die while trying to heal yourself! Ah, that's great. So the biggest penalty to death is you have a bonus that gives you more experience if you stay alive for a long time, and I like that. It's a nice penalty because it's a little baby. It's a significant penalty, but it's not like an I'm shit ton tired. In Starbound, dropping your inventory when you die is a shit thing because you don't give a shit about that planet. You're never gonna come back, and your infrastructure is crap, and all that stuff. And it just doesn't matter because you pick up so much crap that much of the stuff in your inventory is just crap. It's decorative crap. But here, it's ores, it's resources you've worked hard to get, you know? And it's your world. They can't kick you out. That's your job. Yeah? Oh, yeah, I love how there's a maximum angle to how low you can aim with that. Oh, my arm talent's leveled up. I now have more arm. That's great. But I do love that. It's like, this is the wooden side. That's also very, very high fidelity for something that's 130%. Wow. Neat. Focus goes up. Cooldown time. Damn. Berserk is interesting. I can keep that on for like 12, 11 seconds. Oh, no. 12, 11 times 3 is 36. 36 to 33. And it's like 40 bonus damage. That's a lot, but you gotta know what you're doing, and I don't, ever. Triple strike. That might be good to have. I'm have to put that somewhere, though. I think I'll put this here, and I'll put all my buffs over here. I mean, shell's not too important, but I still want to have it. It's a 10% discount on damage taking, and you can just have it on for 3 minutes and not care. It's like, why wouldn't you take that? You got some magic experience because you're using heal, so why not? Let's give it a little baby boost. What does Bill get? Hell yeah, I'm taking that. And then I have like 500. Oh, that's cute. That's something bosses use. Dash you enemies to do. Oh, I don't have anywhere to put that, and I don't know when I want to use that. But I'll put that on the ranger. The ranger uses that. Could use that. It's like an escape move. It's like, ha! You think you can just punish me, unruly folk? Ha! Try and catch me now, Eltred. Oh, that's actually a pretty good name, Eltred. I like it. It's not too dumb. Fucking hell, man. Oh, I forgot this is an aimed move for some reason. Oh, that's pretty cool. So what's the damage on that? Oh, wow, 145. Hello there, Zoe Papadillion. 60 meters. Then what's the range right now? It doesn't tell me that. I think I want to get defense right now. I'll get the other ones later. I'm not a hot dog. I am, however, a character that I wish was not human. Do I want to fight more Animanones? This is a little bit of an easier shore to work from, however. So let's check. It needs one more in order to get rid of that final one. So let's see if that's what that's the game theory. It's just a theory. A game theory. It's just an anemone. A sea anemone. Man. Game theory has really gone. I do not know what to say about the fact that they are basically exploiting their whole, like, oh, this is how clickbaiting works. And then they just start clickbaiting. Oh, these guys drop sinew. And an Alatrian key. Never found one of those. Let's have a look-see. What is an Alatrian key? A brilliant key. That's a new kind of chest, isn't it? Damn spiffy.
Level up.
Okay, where to spend my skills? I guess defense wouldn't be terrible. Defense and that. I don't need intelligence ever, because I'm not a mage. I'm never ever going to be a mage. I'm not going to hit things with spells. Oh, look, it's gold, because we're so far away from home that things are not getting dangerous. Also, yes, it seems that killing spawners reduces that. I think that once that gets to 0, it just starts counting down and reducing it. Also, I have managed to find an asteroid place by using a floating vehicle in Starbound. It's like, wow. Why did they put this here? It's like a fun little detail, but literally nothing else. Aw, you got sick burn, buddy. Aw, you got some sick burns. I recommend you see a doctor and treat it with lukewarm water. Because if you use cold water, it just makes the reaction worse. And your body goes,
Ooh! Really hurts.
or should I say,
That's smarts.
I love saying that, smarts. It's the best kind of smarts. It's like, it doesn't mean intelligent. It just means it hurts. And it's like, why would they call it smart? Is that saying something about smart people? It's like, nope. Oh, look, it's a Stigara. I hate those things. I don't think I've ever managed to kill one without having to cheeseball it. Because they suck. They're really good at their job.
Their job being killing me.
Ah, look at these beautiful pine trees, growing freshly in the summer. Are you ready for the summer? Are you ready for the sunshine? Are you ready for the sun and the trees? And the birds and the bees? The answer is no, you are not. And that's why you're going back to your room, missy. Oof. How far am I? Not even close. Wow, I've got a way to go. And this is a small world. And I'm already like, wow, this is a small world. Hip, hip, hip. Ooh, can I get an upgrade? Nope. And but level 3. At level 3, I can get that mind boost, I guess. Does intelligence scale with any of these? I guess not. This one, oh, mind. So it's like if you're a tanky buff. Wow. Next level increases base. Oh, that's cool. Oh, look, it actually shows you how much extra I get. That's cool. It's really cool. Cool stuff. Cool beans. Baked beans. Crystal dowsing is not as useful as it sounds. Jump height might be good. I guess I'll go for luck. I don't think flare is anywhere near as good as it should be. But I might as well pick it up so that everyone can be very disappointed by it. Wow. I guess that's really only good if you're like in a combat situation. But it has what? A cooldown of 1.5 minutes? Oh, wow. Oh, look. It actually gives you... Wow. That's pretty good, actually. That's a level up worth getting, I guess. You know, when I see this kind of flat terrain, it's, oh, we're out of here. When I see flat terrain in Starbound, I instantly know that there's building up and coming, because that game has some of the most predictable... I went out to get mud, to get clay, and I did not bring any clay back. Well, good job me. Also, still don't have sprinting for some reason. Even though I love sprinting, even in Starbound, I got sprinting, and I'm like, I don't want anything else. And then I got the Morph Ball speed mod, and it's like, oh, I don't care too much about sprinting now. Because the vehicles in that game are garbage. They will just get damaged crashing into stuff. Because that game just can't stop itself from being just, so hilly, so much hills. Ugh. Seems Zoe Pam Pampadillion has decided to leave us after only such a short visit. Oh, I wonder what the limit is. I wonder how much... Like, you can use a skill and get below your maximum, your stamina, but I wonder at what cap it's like, okay, you can cast this, and at what cap it is like, no, you can't cast this. You're too low. These questions and more will never be answered on this show. Running around, forgetting to pick up some clay. All I wanted was clay. There's clay under that tree there. Can't dig up the tree because it's a really important tree. You get an achievement for breaking it. That's how important that tree is. You know something super important when there's an achievement related to it. Or it's a stupid joke on when everyone's like, haha, it's a joke. Do you get it? The joke is that the American is a man. Ho ho ho. I don't think you explained it quite properly. I think the joke is that so many times is a Florida man mentioned that, you know what? No, it is because the American is a man. That's the joke. Also, vines, they are so easy to get. Unlike Starbound, except in Starbound that you do eventually get a lot of them, and you use them mostly on salves. Or ropes, if you'd like. I don't want a grappling hook, or get the jump upgrades. Whatever. Whatever. The reason I talk about Starbound so much is that Starbound's fresh on my mind, and I'm so conflicted about it. And it's like, on one end, I really like it. I really like the building aspect. Which is why I've got 3 characters that I want to make that are all different buildings. I keep... Like, look at me. I'm just repeating myself. I am my own repetition. Silver key. Not a bad drop. Ah, have I been in... Nope, never been here. That's good. An exciting new place to explore, with new things to find. Such as... a shoe! Hello there, Mr. Shoe. How are you today? And that move is not worth it. It might be worth it if it was a proper launcher. Because then everyone's like, ooh yeah, I got a 16 aerial combo launching that ME 16 miles sideways. So I complain about the ores being like too uncommon. It's like, oh, you need 5 for 1. What do you think about it? Considering you can get multiples by just doing the chaos crafting minigame just a little bit. I guess it's not that bad. It's just you gotta either be lazy and just get it, or you're gonna be a go-getter and you're gonna get everything. And you can actually afford making multiples of the same item because, you know, didn't get the attribute you wanted. And you're really sad now. You're also kind of salty. It's a little ooh, hoo, hoo, big chest. I get a strike broadsword. I don't use broadswords, actually. I get a helmet, just as good as mine, a silver ingot, some silk, and generally just really good stuff. That's a nice chest. But again, I don't like the concept of picking up actually usable loot like that, because it devalues crafting abilities and skills. Ow, ow! You ass. This is a good water effect, by the way. Like, I don't know where the heck the dev got this, but this is a really, really good water effect. Like, I'm legit impressed. Look at that. It's got a nice uneven distortion. The water surface looks beautiful. That looks nice and calm. I would love to see that raging into a storm or something. Although, that being said, it does have some problems with smaller puddles being wavy somehow, and this, whatever this is. Whatever that is, I don't want to know. Let's dig up some silver. Oh, it's a tenebrass. AKA eyeball that shoots lasers. I'm running out of inventory space. Since I'm not going to use the broadsword ever, broadsword can go and fuck itself. This thing can also go and fuck... I mean, they're worth something on the market, but... I don't need money that badly. And look, it's more loot. And this guy sucks. Oh, they suck so much. See, they silence you. And if you're a mage, they're effectively hell. Freaking Cortezes. Go and hoot yourself, you dingus. You dingus con. Ooh, silic potions. Not a bad piece of loot. Ooh, got some of that. Got some stone arrows. I think I'm going to take all that. I don't think glow balls are actually all that useful. But since I'm going to have to make some compromises. Okay, so I'll put this wood away because I don't really need all the wood. I'll take the silic potions. I think they're worth something too, so they're not that bad. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That looks like a better helmet than mine. Yeah, it has like +5 health, which is not great. It's not going to change the world, but it certainly is nice. But that's a 5/5 pants. There goes my pants that I made myself that is now worthless, and I'm like, wow. I can't believe you're doing this to my pants. Why are you ruining my pants? I do like that Starbound. You can have things in. There's I think it might be the mod or something, but there is a way to get items in chests, and then you pick up the chest and you keep the items in the chest. Man, once I get this gold going. Oh, the silver. I'm gonna get myself a fancy new grappler. Oh, this is iron. Well, it's still get a grappler. Which, by the way, nice name. Nice, snappy name. I mean, grappling looks like the term everyone uses, but, you know. Wow, this is a rotated form of the object. Ah, that's cool. In case you were wondering what I'm talking about, it was something mathemagical. Also, there's a reference to Captain Carius in Dragonborn. I don't know how I feel about it, but I do like that I got the opportunity to say Captain Carius, who probably drops the beat with Mr. Falco around. I still have not finished 100% the game Morrowind, because I said I was going to do a closer video, and I never did. On that note, I've also never finished Undertale. Will I ever finish the Captain Carius saga? I don't know how I feel about Starbound and Terraria's pressure system, whereby water flows up after a certain point. Because of how water pressure works and all that. Also don't know if it's 100% technically accurate, which I can test by making 2 tubes, one which is longer and wider than the other, and see how the water works with that. Because it turns out that if you have a thinner tube, the water pressure increases over the area, and it usually is a taller pillar than wider spaces. I can't explain this proper. You figure it yourself out. Figure it out yourself, kids. Be smart. Learn a thing. Oh, let's get that sick attack boost. Oh, that's sick. Oh, I'm vomiting. So sick. Health boost. Ooh, wow, 10 points. Sweet. I need to get that refine up, because that's so much. That's a lot more than it looks like. I wonder if this game has a tipping point style. So what tipping point is in Dark Souls, once you get higher attack than the enemy has defense, your attacks start doing mad damage, which is a tipping point scale. If it's lower, then you have a different formula. And the reason I like tipping point is that once you get strong enough, things become very weak, and it makes you feel super buff. Makes you feel like you just got crunk. Ooh, I need to build a Remna fountain. I think I should have enough by now to make one. I don't need zebra seeds. Those things grow everywhere. I do like zebra trees, though, for one reason. I love birch trees. Oh, they are so cute. I love birch trees. If anyone ever asks what my favorite tree is, it's birch trees, and I don't give a damn what you think about that. Little birchy birch. Huh. Surprised that doesn't damage terrain. You see, these guys are like, if you're in a tight tunnel, these guys are a pain to deal with. They can't kill themselves, though. I would imagine that if they could, there would be an achievement, but they can't. Look at this. I'm kind of looking for a crystal so that I have like a progress marker or something. You might say you just get crystal dosing. Crystal dosing just tells you your relative, your distance to the nearest crystal, which is not that useful information in case you're wondering, because you need 2 measurements to know where the fuck you're going. Okay, it's level 15 duder. And this game probably has something resembling a tipping point, because at some point you just don't do much damage, do you? I just love how they despawn together with their... I think I'm gonna actually call it quits on this exploration run. Although I would have loved to have found more, you know, clay, which I keep forgetting I'm here for clay, but I'm so used to looking for ores that I'm not used to looking for clay. I need clay so I can build my clay basement. My beautiful, beautiful. I want to invite this man to the day of my daughter's wedding. Now, I don't have a daughter or a wedding planned, but I still want him invited to the day of my daughter's wedding. Sir, why do you keep talking about the day of your daughter's wedding? You won't understand. Once you're a father, you'll understand the importance of the day of your daughter's wedding. Not to mention the fact it makes for a fantastic joke when they're like, oh, thank you for sparing me. And I'm just like, oh, it's because it's the day of my daughter's wedding. And they're like, we don't have any. I'm like, oh, that means I'm not forgiving you, do I? Oh, you fucking idiot. I had you going. Oh, I had you going. That ought to teach him to second question me. You're not supposed to doubt your boss. And when your boss says it's the day of his daughter's wedding and you'll forgive him because it's the day of his daughter's wedding, you don't go about going saying, but it's not your daughter's wedding. You know, that's dumb. It's like saying, you are hereby given grace because you were not there the day of their death. Wow, well, actually I was. And it's like, God damn it, I just said you're innocent, you fucking moron. So same with my days of my daughter's wedding. Some people are gonna wonder, when is the daughter's wedding day gonna be? And I'm like, I have a cake ready. Any day now. Truly the most magnificent day is the day of your daughter's wedding. Someone just sent me a message on Skype, and I forgot to turn off Skype on this computer. Such are the effects of the day of my daughter's wedding. The day of my daughter's wedding. I can't believe you're marrying my daughter on the day of my daughter's wedding. That's usually how weddings work, sir. But you shouldn't be marrying my daughter on the day of my daughter's wedding. That's supposed to be done by the bride, and your name isn't Bride. Oh, it was a joke, and you didn't get it. So you're not getting the wife. Look at how nice this place is during daytime. The ghost shells are blooming. The ashberries are ashberrying. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful morning. What else more is to say? Ham! Which is the ending from Sweet Valley High that I just remember where they go, ham! Wow, this tree is not growing. Grow, tree, grow. Grow for the grow god. Grow for the grow god. I want to get my sick loot. Actually, I have... Yes, I can get some stuff. Let you make dungeons, let you upgrade your map, which is not too important. I need to make a remnant fountain. That's what I needed to do. Maybe it's under fruit. Oh, that looks like a sweet bed, though. Nightstand of Death! That's a good description. That's a solid description. That's a solid description of something that happens on the day of my daughter's wedding. Silver ore! I made a whetstone. Gonna be on wet TV. But that's for cattails. Gonna be a cattail. Gonna be on cat TV. I like this game is developing lore. Starbound has nice lore. Too bad that the main quest is such absolute garbage that it completely eats away my interest. Oh, I could use it for chaos. Let's learn. Yeah. I find it exciting, but I do think that it needs to be done a little bit better. What does polish get? I don't care about recharge, but I do care about this doing like 4 quality every time I click it. Oh wow, it's 50 now. Wow, I'm getting the big buku bucks. I can upgrade in snare, which increases snare time by 1 second. Triple strikes in a couple of levels, not yet. Spirit arrow, ooh, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea to get. Agility boost though, I need that. It's like 4 points, but you know, it actually tells you the level. That's really cute. That's really cute. Do you believe this, man? On the day of, oh, was that black wall? Oh, that looks cool. Shingles Pagoda's corner. Oh, I need to do that. I need to dig up some sand. I need to excavate a lot of sand and stuff. But for now, I need to get some clay brick. So I can make this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place for my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful daughter. So that she has a place to celebrate her wedding. Have you gotten sick? Again, another thing I like about Starbound a little bit more is you can place 2x2s instead of 1x1, which is a little bit faster. Especially since this needs to do this awkward cooldown. I don't care if the animation is finished playing, just let me place blocks. You know? On the other hand, it does give you somewhat more control. And it makes it feel less like you're just filling an area like a fill tool. Oh, this looks like a kick-ass place. Like the place to be, Disney XD. This looks like the place I want to celebrate the day of my daughter's wedding. Did he just say the day of his daughter's wedding? You can't even keep your story straight, old man. Who are you calling an old man? Just because it's the day of my daughter's wedding doesn't mean you can start insulting me too. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like how that's creeping. That's creeping. And it looks disgusting. That looks good. That looks like Princess Casima, ma. I think we should put something in here before I really go. Spruce it up a bit. But what to put here? Let's have a look at the items I could splash down on the floor. Splash down on the ground! I can put the nightstand of death. But I need dead seeds for that. Which I don't have. Let's go harvest some pillow trees. Wait a minute, but how does a dead tree produce dead seeds? How? Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. It's magic. It's got the magic in me. The problem I have with this system, though, is that it really encourages a lot of tree farming. And that's really not that exciting. But is it any? No. It's still just a regular old dresser of death, which doesn't even fit in here. For some reason that I can't explain, I can't fit this dresser in here. Well, that's too sad. I'll have to make another room. Also need more soot, which is a surprisingly rare resource. There are 0 people watching. That does not happen very often. Yeah, soot is rare. Where to go? To the little iron crystal. Oh, I love that. I love it when the background wall also counts as a resource and you just pick up so much. Do do. Do do do. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. There's this weird glitch that if a tree is close enough to it, it thinks that the tree is on top of it, and it just doesn't let you do what you need to do. Doesn't let you do what you gotta do. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. So if, say, a man has to kill someone, he just has to do that? Of course. When did I ever say that wasn't the case? Sorry if I was confusing. Sorry for being confusing, but a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Digging up clay, digging up clay, digging up clay, digging up clay. Didn't know there was clay in Bamboo Land. Even if it was just a little bit. I guess I could do that here. Because I still gotta get that achievement. Perfect landing, 10 out of 10. Should be somewhere around here. There you go. Dodge roll evasion. Any more clay? Oh, clay. I like how now that I want to build an actual house, these resources are suddenly valuable to me. What a truly mysterious juggle. Zip. All the doo-da day, all the doo-da day. All the doo-da day. Get off my lawn, boy. When I say get off my lawn, I mean you don't get off on my lawn. Glowbat spawners are a thing, huh? That really cleaned up the place, didn't it? That really reduced the total population of whatever the hell. Good. This place could use a little bit of population management.
All these bits. It's the bit.
The level up flare, the one that I never ever use, or in temperature reduction. Getting tired. Getting tired all the doo-da day, all the doo-da day. Cause the old McDonald had a farm. Which suddenly stopped existing during some point of the day. It stopped existing during some point of the day. It stopped existing during some point of the day. All the doo-da day. Oh, the doo-da, the doo-da da day. Ba-ba-da, 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 ba-ba-bow. A do 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 do. I want some ingots, and I want some iron ingots, and I want some golden ingots. I should be crafting these so I get more than one. Okay, let's pick. Let's go for the straight and narrow. Ooh, 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 ooh. I get two. These are harder to multi-craft, isn't it? Still got two. Tools! Golden grappler. The chandelier. Damn. Lumber might finally be done. How come my explore talent goes up? Huh, it did go up. I can still not buy sprint, which is upsetting. Hey, but I can get shadow falling. Oh, with quality is gained! Oh, whoops. Chin, chun. So what's the next level spear like? You can probably tell me. We've got the Rencia, which is probably high. Yeah, that requires spear. We got Le Poison Spear. It requires l'essence. That one requires a better spear to make. Huh. Glaive, which requires fragment. Ah, the Agmore, which requires dead seeds. Huh. That puts a damper on things, because that's not an easy to get seed. Frick. It's not an easy to get seed, no. No, it ain't. Which means I'm going to have to focus. On planting as many of these as I can, so that I can optimize my return of investment later down the line. Give to nature, and nature will give back. Explorer glove, combat gloves. Those gloves, by the way, just increase, I think, TP gain in some fashion. They're not ultra useful, but they're not terrible either, I guess. And ones, oh, these are used for seal potions, actually. Yeah, they're mostly used for seal potions. So they're not all that useful for me. Yeah, dead seed. Lumber support. Ooh. The ivory mattock. Oh, the... Oh, man, that's like a whole new... Ooh. So the Agamor Spear is where I want to go towards. I can get a lance, which gives me jump... Oh, what? Flying monsters, huh? Or... Each attack adds a berserker stack which increases... Oh, damn. That's a way to go. I also need to get the Agamor bow, which requires the hunting bow. Guess I might as well upgrade my bow. I guess. I got the lit hunting bow. Wow, that's not bad. Not bad. Sort. Yay! I guess we got that all sorted out. Wink and a smile. Gotta think things through, put them in nice places. Sort it all out. Really need to get these looked at, but I don't think I have enough to buy the translations required. Yeah, that's way too expensive for me. Would that fit up there if I put the platforms in place? Oh, it does. That's awfully peachy. Use that for miscellaneous stuff then. I know I have more scraps than that, because I put them away once. Maybe I picked them up again. Who knows? We generally get a lot of scraps anyway, so whatever. Nice, clean inventory. I really want to find one of those chests, though. That sounds really exciting. My tree's still not growing. Here, maybe if I clear these crystals out a little bit. Make you feel more at home, you know? Make you feel a little bit more welcome. And I'll take care of these nasty eyeball plants. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. They're gone now. All gone. I should probably upgrade this chest. It'll do me more good than anything else will, and I got a large silver chest, so why the fuck not? Put this large silver chest here. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. How about I go and check up on my farms? I don't need that one yet. I haven't used any of those. How about we go to the beach? To the beach, to the beach, to the beach. Actually, let's go to the desert. Pick up some prickly pears. They're used for something, so I might as well pick them up. Don't forget, give to nature, and nature gives back. Can't get a bountiful harvest without a bountiful, sowing. Do always love that mentality of do you want to plant stuff and get more later, or do you want to just go for it now? Tough call, tough call. This place needs a cleanup. I actually do not like that Starbound. I don't think Starbound has any one-handed spears, which bothers me because I like the one-handed spears. Help me get into character. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's some birds. I guess I might as well. I've left you birds be long enough. Now you must pay the price for living in my paradise. For so it shall be, so it shall ever be. Let the price not be unheard of. Let the price be fair. But for a price to be fair, it must be paid for. Or else it be theft. No more, no less than theft. Bam. I need more medals, but I guess that'll be for myself to do later. Because this was fun. I had a big ol' hoot. Big ol' fun time gathering up, getting stuff done. Not a lot of combat, though. The place does seem to be getting calmer as I clear up the place. I'll take this world back. This world will be mine. After I make some more torches, I guess. Let's chaos craft a torch and see what happens. I get 6. So I guess this really isn't all that useful unless you got something that like really takes, time or something, or an expensive resource. Also, I think I remember making another set of accessory, which, yeah, I made. I have the harvest. I can make those, can't I? If I just find the cactus seeds, I can make myself some gloves. I need some more mulberries, though. Do 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 do. Bow bow burp, bow 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 bow. Gotta cut down cactus trees. Get myself some cactus seeds for my cactus trees. The one plant I forgot to sow. The one plant I forgot to sow is the one to bite me in the arse. I wonder what's different between those. Maybe they gave more seeds or something? I do like that wherever you attune yourself to is always one to go to because you could always just use a crystal and get there instantly, so it's more of a convenience thing. I can make this, but I need the seal chamber. I forgot where I left that darn thing. Huh. Wherever it is, I can just make another one. You will always be my best. Boop. It looks so dirty. Let us construct the gloves of the artist. Gardener harvest gloves. That sounds awesome. We get 3 agility, upgradius, and ooh, that last one actually is default for this item. That's alright. That's pretty cool. Oh look, oh, okay, I forgot about that. Let's go for 16. I like 16 as a number. Ah, that's how that works. I guess that's that then. That's nice. I got some gloves. Some sick gloves. This play's gonna look like something. Next time I stream this, it's gonna look better. That was fun. See you guys next time. Nice, almost 2-hour stream. It's good enough. That'll do, boy. That'll do. Where's that'll do, pig? Now grow my ori tree. Puder schale, magnetic achnia. Puder schale, magnetic achnia.